The faithful servant considered for a long time how the business should be begun. It seemed to him that it would be a difficult matter to come only at a sight of the princess. At last he thought out a way, and said to the king, "All that she has about her is of gold: tables, chairs, dishes, drinking cups, bowls, and all the household furniture. In your treasury are 5 tons of gold. Let the goldsmiths of your kingdom work it up into all kinds of vessels and implements, into all kinds of birds and wild creatures and wonderful beasts, such as may please her. Then we will carry them off with us, and go and seek our fortune." The king had all the goldsmiths fetched, and they worked day and night, until at last some splendid things were got ready. When a ship had been loaded with them, faithful John put on the garb of a merchant, and so did the king, so as the more completely to disguise themselves. Then they journeyed over the sea, and went so far that at last they came to the city where the princess of the golden palace dwelt. Faithful John told the king to stay in the ship, and to wait for him. "Perhaps," said he, "I shall bring the princess back with me. So take care that everything is in order. Let the golden vessels be placed about, and the whole ship be adorned." Then he gathered together in his apron some of the gold things, one of each kind, landed, and went up to the royal castle. And when he reached the courtyard of the castle, there stood by the well a pretty maiden, who had 2 golden pails in her hand, and she was drawing water with them. And as she turned round to carry them away, she saw the strange man, and asked him who he was. He answered, "I am a merchant," and opened his apron and let her look within it. "Ah, what beautiful things!" cried she, and setting down her pails, she turned the golden toys over, and looked at them one after another. Then she said, "The princess must see this, see these. She takes so much pleasure in gold things that she will buy them all from you." Then she took him by the hand, and led him in, for she was the chambermaid. When the princess saw the golden wares, she was very pleased, and said, "All of these are so finely worked that I should like to buy them of you." But the faithful John said, "I am only the servant of a rich merchant, and what I have here is nothing to what my master has in the ship. The cunningest and costliest things that ever were made of gold." The princess then wanted it all to be brought to her, but he said that would take up many days, so great is the number of them, and so much space would they occupy, that there would not be enough room for them in your house. But the princess's curiosity and fancy grew so much that at last she said, "Lead me to the ship. I will myself go and see your master's treasures."